Good good morning. Today is July 5th, 2024, and welcome to Patrick Avant News Update. I'm Patrick Avant, and here's an update for the news. Actives and a woman's family called for an investigation after she was found fatal shot in bullet riddled Mercedes Benz at a busy intersection in South Los Angeles. Two people were killed and three others injured. A stab on 4th of July in Huntington Beach, and one person was taken into the custody. Machado stars Danny Trejo Trejo was involved in a fight broke out at the Sunlight Chihuahua Independence Day parade. Both directions of Pacific Coast Highway were shut down for hours Friday morning following the deadly crash in Malibu. Several people were injured when fireworks misfired and struck members of the audience inside a football stadium during a 4th of July celebration in Utah, police said. A man was shot to death by police in Hammond after officers responded to the call about an intoxicated man with a gun in his pants leaving a bar in the downtown district, authorities said. An 11-year-old girl who went missing Wednesday morning in Fontana was found safe, police said. Three of the four people who were killed Friday when a high-speed chase ended in a violent crash in Upland were teenagers, authorities said. Let's check in the sports update. Ryan Garcia was expelled by the World Boxing Council on Thursday after he repeatedly used racial slurs against black people and disparaged Muslims in comments live streamed on the social media. Christian Walker's put on other power displays at Dodger Stadium in the Arizona Diamondbacks in his first two at-bats with his 18th and 19th home runs in 42 career games at the ballpark. Now let's check the entertainment. Kendrick Lamar turned the visual of his Drake diss track into a family affair. Robert Town, the Oscar-winning screenplay writers of Shampoos, The Last Detail, and other acclaimed films who were on Chinatown, became a model of the art form and helped define the jaded allure of his native Los Angeles has died. He was 89 years old. Well, let's check the traffic, weather, and stock market in 5 minutes. So don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Time now to check the traffic. On the on the 5 northbound at South Split, backing up Deadman and Indian Street, police activity. Crash in right lane Vincent Thomas Bridge east of the mid-spend back up to the Harbor Boulevard. On the 10 eastbound in Diamond Bar Boulevard back up to the 57 crash in the middle lane. On the 210 eastbound at State Street and University Parkway, X673, back up to the Pepper Avenue, Rig Reg crash 2 right lanes. And on 91 westbound and Imperial Highway, back up to Weir Canyon and Yoma Linda Boulevard, injured accident moved to the right shoulder. And that includes for the traffic. Now let's check. Now let's check the weather with Danny Romero. Let's check the weather with Brianna.
fire growth, so try to stay away from anything that could spark a fire still at the least through tomorrow morning, but at least until this heat wave ends. It's extensive. 80 in Apple Valley right now, 85 in Lancaster, so we've stayed in the 80s overnight for the deserts, so very warm. 70 up into Santa Clarita, 68 mild in Woodland Hills. Now, Ontario, pretty nice too, 67. Still cooled off Covina, Pasadena, some of the foothills with some low 60s, so that's nice to see. Today, though, those temperatures are spiking because of this high that's over the west. It's now centering itself a little more over the state, and it's also built well into the Pacific Northwest, and so it's a pretty strong ridge. It's going to be a long-lasting one, too. LA and OC, we get up to 93 today, and then we'll get cooler into Sunday. Each day it's still going to be pretty warm, and then next week we'll stay in those mid-80s. We might see a little spike or jump a couple days next week. Either way, we're not getting out of the warm and hot temperatures. The valleys and Inland Empire, the triple-digit stretch will continue for the hottest areas all the way still through the next 7 days. 111 degrees in the hottest valleys today, 107 tomorrow, and then 103 on your Sunday, and then we'll stay in those lower end of the triple digits and still right around 104 Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday, we may not even see much of a change. So right around 100 degrees, we still might see the hottest areas a couple degrees above that. So long stretch here. High desert, 115 degrees by tomorrow, but we're going to stay close to that all the way through until next Wednesday. We drop down to 112 and then 110 by next Thursday. Palm Springs is staying close to 120 degrees over the next 7 days. So it is a very hot, very long stretch for the deserts, and looks like we will see a record-breaking heat wave, not just in terms of the daily highs, but the stretch of amount of days that we are seeing temperatures this hot for both the high desert and the low desert.
Thank you, Brianna. Now let's check the stock market. And that concludes for the stock market. And that's it for the news. I'm Patrick Avant. Thank you for watching Patrick Avant News Update. Happy Friday, everybody. Be blessed, be happy, go do the right thing, and stay hydrated. Drink plenty a lot of water.